Hey guys, it's At. How's it going today? I am here with Sam, and we are doing a little challenge kind of thing. Basically, it's called speed reviews. We have 3 different albums that we are going to give 1-minute reviews on, and it's kind of like a little challenge. If you don't get your review done in the 1 minute, then you get a quick slap to the face. These are the 3 albums that we are reviewing today.
We're gonna review Cashmere, Noose by Blackbear. We're gonna use jump cuts because I'm bad. We're gonna review We Got It From Here, Thank You For Your Service by a Tribe Called Quest, and we're gonna review 24 Karat by Bruno Mars.
Oh my god. Whose man's is this? This guy forgot to put magic at the end of the name when we were freaking recording the video. Oh my god, this guy's making me edit so much. Thanks a lot.
And we're gonna review 24 Karat
Magic
by Bruno Mars.
Okay, we're gonna start with Cashmere Noose. We got a timer right here. We each have 4 things that we have to include during the review, or else we get slapped if we forget one. The things you like and the things you didn't like about the album, your favorite tracks, your least favorite tracks, and the rating out of 10. So he's gonna go first. Okay.
Alright.
Ready?
Countdown.
2.
Okay, so I'm going to review Blackbear's Cashmere Noose. My favorite tracks were Sniffing Vicodin in Paris, Wanderlust, and Really Real. My least favorite tracks were Flirt Right Back and My Bad Love. I think it's above average. It has some good beats, and the production value isn't bad. It's fun to listen to, and is definitely something to look into. But it has some mediocre lyrics. They're all kind of about getting girls and some of that boring. It's the stuff that you hear all the time in music, and then it also is jumping onto the bandwagon of Chainsmokers and Monster Cat, where it's got the drop and the EDM. It's interesting, but sometimes it comes across as cheesy. I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Nice. 10 seconds left. That was solid. Nice and detailed too. I like that. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is my review for Cashmere Noose EP by Blackbear. Basically, I'm a fan of Blackbear, so I've heard some of his other stuff. This album, it was only 17 minutes. It was a pretty fun listen. It's really different though from some of the other stuff. His other stuff is not as EDM based, I guess. This one was kind of typical poppy EDM. It's a lot more happy than the other ones. The other EPs are kind of more deep and dark, which I kind of like more. I think it was a really good EP. I really enjoyed it, but not his best work. I think the Afterglow EP was his best work. My favorite tracks on this one were Sniffing Vicodin in Paris, My Bad Love, Flirt Right Back, and Wanderlust. My least favorite was probably Sometimes I Want to Die. I don't know, it just was kind of boring. I'd give it an 8.5 out of 5. Pretty solid.
8.5 out of 5?
Out of 10. Sorry about that. That's a really good rating, bro. Now on to the Tribe album. Let's do something away or something.
Solid. Alright, so this is a Tribe Called Quest. We Got It From Here. Thank You For Your Service. My favorite tracks were Space Program, We the People, Whatever Will Be, Enough, Killing Season, Moving Backwards, Conrad Tokyo, Ego, and The Donald. I really liked this album. My least favorite track, and this is if I had to choose one, would be Solid Wall of Sound, and I still really like that song. So this is an amazing album, a passing of the torch, I think, from the generations of music. The beats are amazing, the lyrics are flawless. I really like this album. There is a funky jazz sound that blends perfectly with their kind of original sound. The features are extremely impressive, from Jack White on the guitar to Anderson .Paak in Moving Backwards. I personally think this is the best album of the year. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I absolutely fell in love with this album.
Nice. 5 seconds left.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Solid review. Okay, here we go. 2. Okay, so this is my review for Tribe Called Quest. We Got It From Here, Thank You For Your Service. Me personally, I'm more of a production guy, which means I tend to like the instrumental. That kind of catches me more than the raps usually. For me, the raps and the beats on this album were kind of hit or miss. I either really liked it or it just kind of fell flat. I liked a lot of the beats, but some of them just kind of repeated the same thing over again. And if it wasn't a very memorable thing, it didn't really stand out for me. But the ones that were really good were really stand out, and those kind of fill up my favorite tracks, I think. And I mean, the same repetitive thing, that's kind of the reason I didn't like the Space Program, one of the first songs, which everyone else seemed to like. Okay, favorite tracks, Whatever Will Be, Melatonin, Enough, and Ego. Least favorite tracks, Solid Wall of Sound, Kids, Moving Forward. Moving Forward to Anderson .Paak, but that was cool. I just didn't like the beat that much. 8 out of 10 for the overall rating.
Oh, you had 3 seconds.
That one went long too last time.
The next one is
24K Magic?
Yeah, 24 Karat Magic.
Okay, here we go. These are the last ones, by the way.
Alright, so I'm reviewing Bruno Mars's 24 Karat Magic. My favorite tracks were 24 Karat Magic, Perm, and Too Good to Say Goodbye. My least favorite were Chunky and Calling All My Lovelies. This is a solid album with fun, upbeat throwback tracks. They all have a very 80s, 90s feel. And if you want something really fun to listen to that you can like dance to, you know, just put on at a party, I think this is a really good option. It's just kind of easy to listen to, I think. The biggest problem, in my opinion, would be that it kind of coasts on nostalgia, you know? So all the songs, since they were so old, it kind of, or they have that old vibe, you know, people, if they loved music at that period of time, will like this album. And my other issue is that all the songs kind of sound the exact same. But I don't know, that's the only issue. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Pretty solid album, definitely something to check out.
It's just a really fun album, honestly. Okay, last review of the day. Here we go. Okay, this is my review for 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. Just like he said, great throwback songs. Honestly, obviously I wasn't alive in like the 80s or 90s, but I've heard some of the music back then, and this is definitely not like modern sound. Kind of like, it's kind of the opposite of what Blackbear was trying to do, I guess. I thought the instrumentals on this album were really good. That was probably one of the parts that really caught my attention. And vocals are great as usual, it's Bruno Mars. I think the little parts, like there's random little parts in songs, that, like little melodies or harmonies that really catch me, and that's what made the songs really stand out for me, that really stood out, honestly. My favorite tracks were 24 Karat Magic, the title track, Versace on the Floor, Straight Up and Down, Calling All My Lovelies, and Chunky. And my least favorites were Finesse and Too Good to Say Goodbye. Those two were just kind of boring, I guess. I really enjoyed this album. I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Alright, you're always a little closer to the clock than I am. Alright, no one got slapped though.
No one
if you're
did.
expecting some slaps, you're wrong.
Sorry for that. I highly suggest that you guys all check out these albums. I'll put them in the description. They were all good albums, I'd say.
Yeah,
I would totally go check these out. Thanks so much for watching. Just saying, this is not going to be a very like consistent series. We're just going to do this whenever like big albums come out. It might not be with him every time. It might be with one of my other friends. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.